want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. I'm the one that introduce you to the you right now. Oh my God, that baby, well alright.
We're ready for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Darts out of the shotgun. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble and gets blocked down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany.
From the gun, here's Dart. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Man, flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Has it at the 37. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now run here with Blake Corum. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
250! Alert!
On 2nd down, McLaughlin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stafford now on 1st down. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Rams get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A give to Tracy up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dart now against the blitz. Pass complete to Robinson. He gets loose down the right side. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Get him. Sack. 60 Eagles. Check out.
And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go. COVID-19.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Blake Corum now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20.
offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Go 20.
They'll start on the ground. Corum. The drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
260.
Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. Working quickly here. Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. Chased out to his right. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. One play action with Darts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down now. Here's Darts. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Giants are set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. We'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
16-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Brought in right side. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Still fighting forward. Space on the right. He's got room. He's to the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take the lead on the first play of the drive. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jerome Ford on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawks.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. It's a race down the right side. Inside the red zone. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit on.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Set. 40 got. 40 got.
Stafford now against the blitz. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Look at that time for Terrence Ferguson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
50-50.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Nakua here. He's got it. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Short pass brought in. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
60 back there. 60. Come on. Set. Count.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here's Dart. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Dart. Complete out to the right. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now go. Here's Dart. He's got it to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by, trap 60, trap 60. Cougar 19.
Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. Nothing doing here as he only manages a yard. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 19, go.
From the 37. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Giants tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Leap, set. Yellow 20.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down run by Corum. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
And the Rams first down.
Throwing from the gun. It's this one to Blake Corum. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Stafford to throw. Drops this down. It's Corum. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Stafford now on 1st down. Ball finds his back. It's Corum. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
50.
From the 28. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Set. Like 7.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
53.
Now Stafford again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Carney's kick is good, and they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Gives to Corum from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Stafford. Setting up the screen here for Corum. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. It's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Stafford throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. There's another carry for McLaughlin. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. McLaughlin takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18, Mustang 19.
Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, it didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. That's incomplete left side. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Darts. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Dart gonna throw again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go, set.
Second and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. 50, 50, alert! Hey, give me radar.
They send a man in motion. On first down, here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Hey, 22!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Throwing now, Stafford. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 now from the 30. It's Stafford once more. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked by Abdul Carter. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick six. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
59!
After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Hits his running back. This gets forward to around the 29. Is Darius Alexander in there to make that play? They come to the line here. This is third and 6. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. The Rams are set to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Takes this in at the 25. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that brings up 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Right. Set. 0. Tonight.
Stafford now. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ready.
Handoff. Here's McLaughlin. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they could muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 51-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 27. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. The 30. The 10. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants come through to tie it in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. He's got a man left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
40 gun! Hey, 5-0!
Stafford now on 1st down. It's caught, McLaughlin. And this one does not go far.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Moore going to motion over right. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Now an inside handoff, McLaughlin. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Rams trail by just 1. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll go to McLaughlin again.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
The Giants using their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Lady!
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Trying again with McLaughlin. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Rams make the play that should win them this game. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's down to a knee, and the Rams getting ready to celebrate this win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.